bitch, I am loud, live, and in motherfucking colors.
Dang!
Like hell to no, to the no, no, no. Yada, yada, yada. Like hell to no, to the no, no, no. What we gonna be talking about, girl? Like hell to no, to the no, no, no. I ain't a random motherfucker, okay? So
Parental discretion is advised.
Cheating in the next room. Yeah. Making plans to see her soon. Talking softly on the telephone. What? Making plans to be alone. Y'all might be like, Thick Chick, what the fuck are you talking about today? Well, girl, y'all know it is a video a day in May, and boo, I got some shit I want to fucking dish, okay? Y'all know. A while back, I did a video about Neo and his ex-girlfriend, whatever they were, ex-fiance, Monyetta Shaw, okay? Well, I just recently got the dibs, bitch. Y'all know I told y'all one thing I will come on here and I will always talk about is these motherfucking celebrities. So if you got some celebrity gossip that you want to talk about, girl, we can talk about that shit just, you know, as long as it's not nothing too hardcore to where we ain't beating nobody up or nothing like that. But we can just dish the, you know, dish the tea. That's all I'm saying, girl. Just dish the motherfucking tea. Well, y'all know I did a video about Neo and his ex-fiance a while back, Monyetta Shaw, like I said. Monyetta basically was feeling some type of way because Neo, of course, has this new wife now. At the time, he was only dating this chick, and he, you know, later on asked her to marry him, and he later on had a child with her. As a matter of fact, I think the little girl or little boy is like a month old now. Well, Monyetta did a podcast. I don't know how long ago it was that she did this podcast, but I wish I would have known about this when I did my other video, when I was talking about how she was feeling because she felt like some kind of way because Neo is dating this new chick, and he basically, way she was trying to put it, like he manipulated her into getting her tubes tied. Which, number one, girl, I don't give a fuck. If I ain't married to no motherfucking nigga, he not finna sit there and tell me or even request for me to get my tubes tied if we ain't married. I don't give a damn. What it is, Neo wants his motherfucking cake and eat it too. He wanted to continue to have sex with you without using a condom, but he wanted you to basically not be able to have any more children by him. And like I said, he wanted to have his motherfucking cake and eat it too. So I can't sit there and say that I feel like you were manipulated into doing that, even though you said that you felt like, you know, this was going to be your husband. Well, girl, he wasn't your husband yet. So that decision, I could not sit there and put all that blame on Neo. But I digress. Like I said, she did a podcast with Bas Physicals. It was called the Don't Be Scared podcast. And in this podcast, she was basically opening up about her and Neo's relationship. And she was basically saying how she basically gave Neo permission to cheat on her. Not only did she give him permission to cheat on her, she also engaged in threesomes with this dude. Family, I keep telling you all the time, motherfucker, anytime you sit there and feel like you aren't enough for a dude, it's time for you to exit stage left. Anytime you feel like you are not enough for a man or you are not enough for a woman, it is time for you to exit stage left. Period, point blank, exclamation motherfucking point, okay? That is all that I gotta say about that shit. If you ever feel like you're not enough, it's time for you to leave. Well, Monyetta, let me read you a little bit of what she said in this podcast, okay? She said, you're in a relationship, you know your partner. I wasn't approved. I went hard for my relationship. It kind of happened, and that's what it was. The reason why I thought it was important to put it out there in the book. She has a book. Just when my daughter gets old enough to read it, or my son, it's necessary in the book, because whatever you do, you ain't gonna keep him. Girl, I said it all the time. I don't give a damn how much fucking sucking, and excuse me, this is 18 plus. If you're under the age of 18, please exit stage left. This is not something that you need to be listening to. But basically, she said, no matter what you do, you ain't gonna keep it. And I keep telling you, you can be fucking sucking, cooking all the girl full course meals, goddamn 5-course meals, running this Negro bath water. You can be goddamn popping this motherfucking pimples, bitch. You can be doing all this goddamn shit. If a Negro is going to cheat on you, he is going to cheat on you. If a man ever tells you that he wants to introduce another person, a third wheel into your bedroom, okay, it's time for y'all to either figure out what the problem is, or it's time for y'all to part ways, because no, negative, okay? When she asked why she agreed to the threesomes, Monyetta said she was willing to do anything for her man. I loved hard and I went hard for my man, no question. And I feel like I did those things at the time because I felt it was necessary and I was in love. Girl, Let me keep reading. She only had one rule regarding threesomes: no seafood. I never tasted the seafood. Let's be clear, she said. I have no desire to taste the seafood. So basically what she's saying is she has no desire to put her mouth down there on a woman. So it's okay for him to introduce this person into their bedroom as long as he's the only one touching her. Maybe she just wanted, to be in the room so she can watch them and make sure all they were doing. Girl, why would you even need to be in the bedroom then? Why? What was the purpose of that, girl? For real, don't mind Monyetta. Let me keep reading. If you would have told me that we weren't going to be together, I would have told you you were a damn lie. I knew that he had my heart and I had his. Also, speaking on the concept of quote-unquote hall passes, I guess she was throwing shots at Toya Wright there, because we know Toya Wright said that she was giving Memphis hall passes and all that type of shit. She said while she gave Neo permission to cheat as long as he used protection, she doesn't recommend other women follow suit. What the fuck, ladies? Ladies, I'm not even finna read the rest of this motherfucking shit. I'm not finna read. Yes, I am. I got one more line I'm gonna read. She said he was my best friend. It was straight up ride or die. I just saw my family breaking up. I don't know what that world is. My parents have been together 44 years. So I'm like, what do I need to do? You heard that? She said she felt like her family was breaking up. Y'all don't know Monyetta has 2 children with Neo. Okay? She has 2 children with Neo. They were engaged to be married. And I guess she felt like, she said her family was breaking up, so she felt like she needed to do something about it. And the thing that she felt like she needed to do about it was introducing another woman into her bedroom, okay? And allowing him to cheat on her as long as he used condoms. Boom. At that particular point was when you knew your shit was doomed from the gate, okay? You knew your shit was doomed from the gate the moment that you felt like you needed to give him permission to have sex with other women. And now you basically trying to say the man manipulated you into getting your tubes tied. And because now you feeling some type of way because he's married to this other chick. And not only did he just get married to her after calling off y'all's engagement, he also got this lady pregnant, and now they're starting a family. You did this to your damn, in no shape, form, no fashion am I trying to kick you while you down, Monyetta. No shape. But let this be a lesson to those women out there who feel like they have to do all this extra shit in order to keep a man, okay? Like I said, sometimes some shit just ain't meant to work, okay? If some things are for a reason and a goddamn season, okay? And this might have been one of those things that was for a reason and a season, girl. So in order for you to sit there and say that you felt, my thing is this: if you feel like giving your man a hall pass to cheat and giving him permission to bring other women into the relationship is going to keep him, how long did you expect to keep this motherfucking facade going? Forever? Is this some shit that you plan on doing forever? You even got some people who feel like, as long as he's taking care of the house, paying the bills, he can go out there and do whatever the fuck he want to do. But you'll be the very one sitting there crying and all this type of shit when he brings some shit home. I know you said you give him permission to use protection, but I also heard that motherfucking herpes and all that type of shit, that shit goddamn eat the fuck through condoms. Ladies, no, and gentlemen, okay, because it's not just the men out there fucking around and doing this shit. You got women out there that are doing some old fuck shit too. But ladies, what I want you to do, if your man ever proposition you with a motherfucking threesome, what I want you to do is ask him, can the person be a dude? And see, don't he cuss your ass out? So ladies, like I said, let this be a lesson to you, not to sit there and give your man hall passes and give your man a permission to cheat on you as long as he's using condoms, because he just might, okay? He just might leave your motherfucking ass for one of the women that you gave him permission to cheat on you with. I digress, and like I said, Monyetta, in no shape, form, nor fashion am I trying to kick you while you down, but I'm just saying, goddamn, you set yourself up for that okie doke right there. Since we're still on the topic of threesomes, let's talk about Lil Mo. Lil Mo did a interview with 105 The Breakfast Club back in 2014 about her ex-husband. She said her and her ex-husband used to have a lot of threesomes as well. She said during one of their threesomes, she actually discovered that he was cheating on her during one of their threesomes, girl. She said the woman that they were having a threesome with, when the woman and Lil Mo's husband were about to, when they were engaging in sex, she said she knew right then and there that he had been cheating on her with this woman. She said because for some kind of explanation she gave to where if it's some new ding ding or if some new cootie cat, excuse my language, like I said, this is 18 plus. If it's some new shit, then it's a different type of reaction the person will have. Apparently, she said this lady was a little bit too comfortable, and she later on found out that he had actually been cheating on her with this chick. Okay, so yes, this is the prime example. Again, these are two prime examples. Anytime you allow people to bring other people into your home, do not be surprised if this motherfucker is engaging in this shit with this person without you being present, okay? So yeah, Lil Mo found out that her husband was actually cheating. And then can you consider that to be cheating? Like I said, I know people have rules and things when it comes to these threesomes. The only ways that you can have a threesome is if I'm in the room or if I'm involved in it. Then again, like I said, like Monyetta, she said she one of them people who didn't like the no seafood and shit. So why the fuck were you there? Why didn't you just let him do what the fuck he needed to do? Did you just need to be in the goddamn room, girl? Did you just need to be in the room while all this shit was going on? I die motherfucking grist. So like I said, ladies, just think long and hard, and fellas, think long and hard before allowing your significant other to A, cheat on you, and 2, introduce somebody into your marital bed or just introduce somebody into your relationship, period. Because like I said, they might just leave your ass for the person they cheat on you with, the person that you gave them permission to cheat on you with, girl. Anyway, Janet Jackson, congratulations are in order for Janet Jackson. The singer has announced, okay, it has been confirmed, these ain't no rumors, that she is pregnant with her first child. Now, there are a lot of y'all out there that saying this ain't Janet Jackson's first child. Look, I ain't here to argue with you. Whether or not it's her first child, second child, third child, fourth child, I don't know. I don't give a damn. All I know is she's saying it's her first child, okay? I didn't see Janet Jackson belly the first time y'all claimed she was pregnant, so I'm just going to say her first pregnancy with her husband, Al Manor, okay? So, congratulations to Janet Jackson. You even got people out there that's going in on this goddamn woman talking about some she too old to be having kids. My thing is this, goddamn it. Unless the baby got to come out of your cooter, mind your motherfucking business. I can understand people being mad about Janet Jackson deciding that she wants to have a baby in the middle of this whole concert situation and they not being able to get their refunds. I understand you being upset about that, but please don't sit there and be upset with this woman for deciding that she wants to have a family with her husband. I don't give a damn if the lady's 60 years old. If she decided that's something that she want to do, fine. I mean, I understand why people have their feelings about other people having children when they 50 and 60 years old, because they feel like when the child gets to be a certain age, you know, you're older, you're not going to be able to do things with the child, you might end up dying or whatever. But Janet Jackson is a rich ass woman and her husband is a fucking billionaire, trillionaire, whatever the fuck he is. So this child is going to be fine. So girl, just congratulations, Janet Jackson. Let me be happy for the woman. Shit, I am. Move the fuck on, girl. Anyway, moving on. Jay-Z has announced that he will be telling his side of the story and he's going to be countering Lemonade. Now, I know that this is a motherfucking business move, y'all. I already knew this shit was already concocted. Like I said, again, whether or not this is actually Jay-Z and Beyonce's life, I have no idea. I really don't give a damn, but the shit is entertaining and I think it is, great music. That's all I'm going to say on that. I think it is great music. So I will be here for that. Whenever he decides to release that shit, I will be watching. Hopefully they release that shit on HBO again and hopefully that shit is free that particular weekend that he decided to release it. This visual album, hopefully it's a visual album that he's going to be releasing. I think it's a great business move. I know they're going to make a lot of money off of this. Beyonce already made a lot of money off of this Lemonade thing, and I know Jay-Z going to make probably even more off of his album because people going to want to know what the fuck he's going to be saying. So, yeah, hopefully that's true. If it is true, I will be here for it, and I will be talking about it. Just look out for that, okay? Last, but certainly not least, and I will be talking about, before I get into this fuck shit that I'm going to be mentioning right now, I will be, in case I didn't say this in the beginning of my video, I will be coming back later on today doing the review on Empire. I heard that shit was lit last night, bitch. I heard it was lit. Y'all heard it was motherfucking live. Please don't spoil it for me down in the comment section because I already told everybody in my family who watch Empire, don't spoil that shit for me because I'm going to be watching it myself. I want to be surprised, and I'm going to be coming back and doing a review, so look out for that video, okay? Last, Caitlyn motherfucking Jenner, y'all, has decided, okay, has announced that she will be posing nude on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Bitch, holding a gold medal. Family, I know y'all probably be like, bitch, ew. Don't nobody want to see that motherfucking shit, y'all. Why Sports Illustrated? Motherfucker, don't you know it's plenty of people out there that you can get to propose nude on the cover of your fucking magazine, and you chose Caitlyn Jenner. But then again, like I said, they already know people gonna probably, well, bitch, ain't nobody gonna buy this shit. I might sit there and glance at it when I'm in the grocery store or some shit like that. Or I might just sit there and look at the shit on the internet, but I ain't gonna go out and purchase it. But girl, for real though, that's gonna be some motherfucking shit. That's gonna be some motherfucking shit. Caitlyn Jenner posing naked with a gold medal for Sports Illustrated, bitch. I know y'all might be like, Thick Chick, for real though? For real though. I want y'all to leave me comments down in the comment section below what you think about this whole situation with Monyetta allowing her dude to basically cheat on her and allowing him to bring other women into their marital bed. Well, they weren't married, girl. That's low-key shade. They weren't married. He hadn't even married you yet, boo. And I want y'all to also chime in on the fact that she's basically saying he manipulated her into getting her tubes tied. Ain't no man who ain't my husband finna manipulate me into getting my tubes tied if that is some shit that I wanted to do. Sorry, not motherfucking sorry. I don't give a damn how much you loved him. I don't give a damn how much you thought that y'all was going to be together. Like I said, people need to stop feeling like their relationships are just untouchable. Like I said, there are people out there who've been married 40, 50, 60, 70 years who get divorced. So please don't think that just because you've been with somebody 5, 6 years that you're going to be with this person for the rest of your life. I know it might look like that now, but motherfuckers change, seasons change, goddamn the weather change, girl. Every motherfucking day, goddamn, some people change. It depends on the way the goddamn wind blow. So never feel like your shit is untouchable, boo. Never, ever, ever, and never ever invite another person, be it male or female, into your motherfucking bed with your dude, because you're setting yourself up for the motherfucking okie doke. And I'm out this bitch. Peace.